say, that face looks familiar.
Can I see how? Unless you were round about these parts 400 years ago. That there dusty old dowager is Duchess Flit. Her family owned much of the land hereabouts in those days. And that chappie sneaking out the back that were my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, Lord Rory McBiscuit. Come down for his holidays and missed the last coach back to Scotland.
I do see a slight resemblance.
Aye, he were a bonny lad, and a great one with the lassies. The Duchess couldn't get her fill of him, but as you can see, he cared for nubbit mucking about in a golf course. 'Twas Grandpa Rory who built Prickly Thicket.
And what did Duchess Flint have to say about that?
Oh, threw her in a right rage it did. Had her men seize the course by force. Aye, and that's when her troubles began.
There's bound to be a clue nearby. I say, that one's a rum un.
Aye, that one were Goodman Witless. Him and his evil hellhound Gimlet. Pox on the pair of them. It's them what put us in the predicament we're in today.
Really?
Aye, for when the devilish Duchess Flit were seizing the golf course and planting flowers on it, my poor Grandpa Rory were desperate. He loved his Prickly Thicket golf course like a wee wifey, but he couldn't save it from Flit's men and their terrible tulip bulbs. So when they snatched the course from him, robbed him, they did, he hid the deeds to the land, hoping one day to reclaim it and restore it to the noble cause of golf. And that were his biggest mistake, hiring them two buffoons to help.
You mean Goodman Witless?
Aye, and Gimlet his devil whelp. Local clockmakers and jacks of all trades they were. Grandpa Rory hired them to build a security system to protect the deed. Well, they built it all right.
And made a dashed fine job of it, too. Brilliant, inspired. Flit's men did their damnedest, but they couldn't disable the system.
And nor could anyone else, including Goodman Witless. Thanks to him, the deeds are still locked away in the walls here somewhere, guarded by his tick-tock state-of-the-art security system.
Well, I've done a bit of tinkering myself with security systems. Do you know how this one works?
Not a flippin' clue. You need 3 keys to switch it off, that's all I ken. A gold one, a silver one, and a porcelain one.
And these keys, where are they to be found?
Search me, pal. They're well hid, too. Got security systems of their own, they say.
If I could just round up all the clues in the vicinity, I could begin to unravel this mystery. Eureka! A clue! The golden key shall only be obtained by him who earned it. The golfer who, without a clue, took up the game and learned it. To hook and slice is never nice unless ye have direction. A book depicts in stages 6 the order of perfection.
Aha! I've got it now!
You have?
Rook to pawn 3!
I can't make a proper start on this job till I found all the clues. Could this be a clue? Only the man who has mastered the Ganges and made the impossible shot is worthy to pocket the porcelain key that will slide in the porcelain slot.
Master the Ganges? Does that mean the river? Or could it mean it?
Could it mean? What?
Nothing. Just a silly superstition.
What's this? Behold the foolish puppy dog, he keepeth very busy. He seeketh for the silver key, and spinneth till he's dizzy. The hours pass, he stoppeth not, in daytime nor in nighttime. Methinks he'll findeth not his prize, until you see the right time. Blinkin' Nora, this is a riddle and no mistake.
Call that poetry, Wallace.
I think it's a clue, Major Crumb.
TV time, everybody. Time for a joke. I say. I'm wearing my lucky golf socks today.
Lucky golf socks? What the devil are lucky golf socks?
The pair with a hole in one.
A sock with a hole in one!
Either that clock's wrong or I am. Springs could do with a bit of tensioning.
Nonsense. Clock's on thicket time, that's all.
Now then, I wonder...
Crivens! Yes! He's found
It's the
it!
silver key.
Can't take tea today, lad. Prickly thickets on a bit of a sticky wicket. And only golden retrieval can save the day. Grab our detection kit and let's... What's up, Chuck? Good afternoon, ladies. Is there anything I can do for you?
Wallace!
Oh, oh dear me.
My grandniece is a tender-hearted girl, Mr. Wallace. She hates to see a man ruin his life.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mrs.
It's Miss Flit, actually. And I make it a rule never to shake hands with individuals who belong to certain organizations. Golf is a barbaric practice, Mr. Wallace. Those caught in its snares inevitably descend into squalor, destitution, and madness. It's all there in this little booklet.
Save yourself, Wallace!
A glass of milk?
Makes a change for the sort of tipple you imbibe at your club, I'll venture. Very good. Drink your milk. At least that's a wholesome activity.
Do you think it will restore his senses, Aunt Prudence?
There's always hope.
I've enjoyed our little chat, Miss Flit. And a great pleasure meeting you, Miss Flit. But, Mustache?
Please, try to turn your life around, Wallace.
Awfully pressed for time, Gromit. Would you mind attending to our guests?
Could we have a clean handkerchief, please?
The Complete Gomeril's Guide to Golf.
My Grandpa Rory were a great one for self-improvement.
Ball in the rough, eh?
Aye, Grandpa Rory had his share of heartaches. What do you think of that, eh?
Oh, lucky shot.
Lucky that were McBiscuit magic, that were.
Quite a talker, eh?
Grandpa Rory knew how to tell a tale, so they say.
Oh, I think the pressure was getting to him.
Aye, that were Grandpa Rory's darkest hour.
Tee-hee time, everybody. Time for a joke. Anyway, fella invites his new neighbour to join him for a round of golf. Neighbour's never played golf before.
Oh, yes. Awfully decent. Very public-spirited.
Everything's fine till they get to the 7th hole, when the neighbour hits his ball into the bunker. He whacks it and whacks it, but can't get it out of the sand. You're not using the right club, says his friend. I haven't got it anymore, says the neighbour.
Hasn't got it? Why in heaven's name not?
'Cause you told me to eat me sandwich before we came out.
Eat me sandwich!
Clever workmanship.
That there's our brass butler.
Built by Goodman Vittles in 1648.
Ah, time time to tee off. Now, who am I gonna humiliate today? Wallace, now is it? Is that the best we can do for a challenger? Now, watch how it's done, laddie. Did you see that? Hole in one! Am I a McBiscuit or am I a McBiscuit? Your turn, Wallace. Unless you want to throw in the towel. Pick a club. It's your turn, so take a shot. You can swing from the laddie's tee right there, or the lassie's tee down there. For you, I'd recommend the lassie's tee. Pick your club and tee off. I haven't got all day. Choose your weapon, Wallace, if you still got the guts. How does he do it, you ask? Talent. Sheer talent. Not really cricket to make you keep playing, Wallace, but if you're...
See that? By heck, the chairman's missed his shot.
No, I never. It were the rubbish club what missed it. Well, your turn. Pick a club. How many strokes you reckon it'll take him to get off the tee? Show us your best, Wallace.
Heavens! He did it again. He missed another shot.
Something's not right. What's going on? All right then. Which club are you going to use? Here comes the fiend of the fairway. Gonna swing from the big boy's tee this time, are you, Wallace?
Look, Wallace sunk the ball.
No, he never. It's a trick. He... Crevens!
Crikey!
Golden key!
Oh, the golden key!
Can you help me decipher this clue, Mr. Paneer? Only the man who has mastered the Ganges.
Shh! It's a story I first heard at me grandmother's knee about a secret golf grip that men have devoted their lives to discovering.
Oh, that's all stuff and nonsense. The Ganges grip is an old wives' tale and nothing more.
How do, Wallace? How goes your first and last day at your new club?
Couldn't you see fit to spare Prickly Thicket, Constable Dibbins?
Quite devoted to the place, ain't you? Considering you only got sworn in this morning.
It's only that, well, the club has such a long history and,
Aye, an history of decline and fall, and blatant discrimination when it comes to new members.
I beg your pardon?
They don't know what they missed out on, passing over a crack golfer like me. I could have put Prickly Thicket back on map. I could have showed them that...
Showed them what?
It wouldn't mean anything to you, Wallace, but plenty of clubs are killed to have a member who knows the Ganges grip.
A master of the Ganges grip, eh? Oh, you've got hidden depths, Constable.
That I have. And seeing how nobody seems to appreciate them, my depths are gonna stay hidden.
Afraid I can't quite make out what you're saying.
The missus had some of that Mr. Paneer's fancy nut butter. Now she can't open a gob.
Oh, dear. Sticky situation, that.
I know. Wonder if he's got any more.
Here you are, Mrs. Gabberly. This ought to do the trick.
Oh, I can talk again.
Now look what you've done, Wallace.
And I'll have a few choice words for you tonight.
Mouth in working order again, is it, Mrs. Gabberly?
Oh, it is. Nasty business, that. Oh, thought I'd never speak again.
Aye, it were an impossible dream. While it lasted.
Wait till he gets his nut butter stew tonight.
I wonder, Mrs. Gabberly, would you mind awfully if I, dip the handle of my golf club into your sticky nut butter?
If it'll help you with your detective work, help yourself. I want nothing more to do with the stuff.
Much obliged. Now then, about the Ganges grip. I was wondering...
You're holding the blinking club upside down. Give me that. The trick is to... Hey, think you can steal me secrets, do you? All right, take a gander at this. There now. Catch that, did you? Oh. What trick are you trying to pull, Wallace? Take your pigging club and bug off, Wallace. I ain't got time for all your shenanigans.
Much obliged, Constable.
Crikey O'Reilly, this is most irregular. Oh, the Ganges grip.
I told you, Paneer, there's no such...
By heavens, he's
porcelain key!
Talk about a hole-in-one.
Gold key, gold lock. Looks like a match. The porcelain key that will slide in the porcelain slot.
It's the deed.
Well, it appears to be genuine.
So you see, PC Plod, Prickly Thicket has a wee golf course after all.
I see. And where is this land exactly?
Well...
If you can't even establish that, gentlemen, I don't see how...
Gangway! Used to be in reconnaissance, don't you know? Dab hand at topography. Let me see now. Bit of a rise to the north, river bisecting the 11th fairway, grove of oaks to the west. Interesting.
What is it?
Naturally, some of the landmarks have disappeared in the intervening years, but if my guess is correct, the 18th green is located precisely on the spot of ground now known as...
62 West Wallaby Street.
Well, I'll be.
And it's not just my house that's in danger. If Chairman McBiscuit gets his way, the golf course will end up covering most of the...
But I'm still jiggered if I understand why you're playing golf through the middle of town.
If I win the Chairman's tournament, I'll be named Chairman of Prickly Thicket, Mrs. Gabberley. It's only the club chairman who can call off the wrecking ball.
Why's the Chairman's tournament got to be played here?
Well, as the deeds show, Mrs. G, we're standing on the site of the original Prickly Thicket golf course. You see, it's all very logical if you stop to think about it.
And Chairman McBiscuit sinks his putt, moving him to 20 under par.
But let's face it, Pat. You haven't a prayer.
Oh, I'm not chucking in the trilby just yet. I've still 2 holes to play, remember? And I've got one clear advantage. The greatest helper a golfer ever had. Me remote-activated auto caddy. Watch this. Here, Gromit, how'd you like to man the controls for a while, huh?
Get away with you. Give up now while you're still behind. Have you not been humiliated enough?
Not by half. Which way to the next tee?
Well, let's make things interesting at least. 2 holes left to play. The wee short hole starts here, and it ends right over there.
What a shot! All in one for Chairman McBiscuit. He's on fire today, ladies and gentlemen. Now he swaggers to the 18th tee.
The long hole starts right here, and it ends...
By it for the Bobby Dazzler! Clean out of sight!
Why, Panea, where's it going to come down then?
Let me see now. The 18th hole. Yes, that would be 62 West Wallaby Street.
Oh, yeah. Now, you can play the 2 holes in either order. Play them both at the same time if you like. First man to finish the pair of them wins the tournament. What do you say?
I say, that's a very sporting offer. I accept.
Right then, afraid I haven't got time to hang around here and watch you muff your shots. I've a victory party to get to. You'd best follow me back to the 18th green, Panea. You'll not want to miss commentating on my match-winning putt.
Now then, which hole shall we tackle first? Let's give the short hole a try. Oh dear, that's going to be a tough shot.
A spectacular shot, ladies and gentlemen. Spectacularly bad, that is. Straight into the sewer. Another stroke of misfortune for the underdog Wallace.